Hello Collective, welcome to the channel. It is September 4th, 2025, and we're going to check right in and see what storyline Spirit would like to share with us. Storyline for the collective, please, Spirit. Storyline for the collective. In the central energy, we've got the Emperor. In the challenge position, the Lovers. In the subconscious, we've got Nine of Cups and Page of Swords. In the recent past, Four of Pentacles, intentions and expectations, completion of a cycle, completion of something. In the near future, Eight of Pentacles, the lens is being looked through, Ace of Pentacles. In the environment, we've got the Star, hopes and fears, history, return to innocence, and the outgoing energy, Tower. Somebody's disappointed. They're getting left behind. They're getting left behind out of your charity. So they're not taking part in charity. There could be Knight of Wands and King of Cups. There could be somebody acting impulsively regarding this High Priestess, Queen of Cups. So this to me says you've got the Divine Masculine and then you've got Passion Project here. So they're both here side by side. We've got the Queen of Cups and the High Priestess. So they're in competition for this. This is a completion of a burden for the Empress. There could be, I don't know, I mean, you're going to have to take it as it resonates, but we do have Knight of Wands, so that's passion. And we've got the King of Cups, which is, you know, love and stuff. Queen of Cups, High Priestess, completion of a heavy burden for Empress, and it could be that she's coming into a new opportunity here, and a Ten of Pentacles for managing that burden. Whew. Somebody's in a tower because they're getting left behind. Emperor is here. Manifest. Telling the universe what he wants. In the challenge position, we have the Lovers here. Could be coming together is a challenge. Maybe he wants to manifest, he wants to manifest an actual encounter with his partner. Mercury retrograde. Nine of Cups, wish come true, and Page of Swords, new ways of communicating. Some restless energy in a new cycle. New ways of communicating in this new cycle. Something ending, something is beginning. We've got the Four of Pentacles there in the recent past. Scarcity. Yes, luck is on your side. You've got control of the foundation, perhaps. The World is here. The completion of a cycle. Something ending, something beginning. Could be a water sign. It has a confession. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Eight of Pentacles. You've learned some new skills there. And you're moving on. Ace of Pentacles. There could be a new career. Some kind of abundance, an opportunity. We've got air sign. The Star, rejuvenation, healing. Perhaps you are a healer. Someone else. You're shining a light on someone else. You're in your purpose. You're healing. Someone's in the middle trying to sabotage this. Someone wants to get all up in your space. Could be there's the history of it. The history of this someone else always getting up in your space. What's going on here? There's a renewal, a healing. You're healing from it. Somebody wants to sabotage the history of it. Patience. Everything happens in divine order. We got a Tower here. This is just a few more months. In a Tower, we got something. Somebody's in chaos. Somebody's in chaos. And we got let go. You didn't let go. They don't want to let go. They're in chaos because you didn't get let go. Communicate. Moving. Somebody wants to communicate about moving. This is a gold digger. Wants to come in and affect your health. Maybe they have been affecting your health from a distance. Use caution. They want to get into your damn energy here. They're in a tower. They don't want you to let go. They won't let go. They're right here in the environment next to this star, trying to sabotage them. So this is still very much alive. The Emperor is there manifesting something, telling the universe exactly what he wants. Structure. Stability. We've got do nothing in the reverse. So in the upright, it says that you should sit on your hands, stop, give it a beat, wait a minute. But it's in the reverse. So it's like they're not, it's not that they're not doing nothing. Whatever they're manifesting here is working. Do nothing is in the reverse. So their manifestation is coming in. Do nothing in the reverse. You didn't do anything. They didn't do anything. Whatever they're manifesting is working. We've got the Lovers here, the Strength of two together in the challenge position, and Mercury retrograde, which is a return. Drama. Sending back the drama. Sending back the drama. So there's the Strength of two together here. Returning the drama. There's a lot of reversals going on. And that's and whatever this Emperor is doing here, it's working. He's manifesting, and it's working. It's doing something. Wish come true here. Wish come true here. A life of luxury is what you got coming to you. It belongs to you. You've worked real hard for it. You're sending back that drama. Wherever it goes, the Emperor is manifesting it. He's like, get this drama out of here. We've got wish come true. Emotional stability. Somebody wants to communicate. They've got a lot of mental energy about this new cycle, about fate, about karma. Entertainment is ending. This is the end of this page's entertainment. So we're entering into a cycle, apparently, of long-term relationship, according to the interdimensional guru of the curator. There is this new cycle is not about just bebopping along and swinging this and swinging that. This is about long-term, purposeful, dedicated, intentional unions. So this is the end of entertainment with the bros. Look at them. They're all there entertaining themselves. This is the end of entertainment and a new beginning for love. For love. So in the recent past, it could be that you've got control of the foundation. Yes, luck is on your side. It's secure. You've got a secure foundation. Luck is on your side. We've got somebody with an addiction. Somebody had you in scarcity. Somebody who is addicted to you had you in scarcity. Luck is on your side. This is a completion of this cycle. The World card is here. There's a water sign that wants to confess something. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Wise guy. There could be a wise guy confessing. Water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So there could be a wise guy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, confessing something. He could be addicted. He, she, take it as it resonates regarding genders, please. They wanted to control the foundation. Maybe you've got control of the foundation. You've learned a lot of skills. You've developed some skills. You're moving on. Perfection. Home. You're not available. It's a waste of time. It's over. You're like, you've got the perfect home. Your home is perfect just where it is. You got this new job, new abundance. It's a new thing here, a new opportunity. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Religion. The star is here. You're in your purpose. You're healing. You are a healer. And then we've got someone else. Ancestry. You're healing from these ancestors messing around in your life. So you're healing from that. These sabotaging ancestors. There could be someone else that has been impersonating you. There might be a doppelganger out there trying to present. We've got patience. Well, we got patience here. We got the history. So there's a lot of history here. Just a few more months, this is gonna level all out. We got somebody's haunted. Somebody is haunted. You're healing from someone trying to sabotage you. These ancestors. They're in a tower. They don't want to let go. Or they're in a tower because you wouldn't let go. You wouldn't let go of your look, we've got academics. They're in a tower because they wouldn't let go of their knowledge, their skill. They wouldn't stop doing what they were doing. They're in a tower. You didn't let go. You've learned some stuff. You've got some skill development here. Prophecy. Could have been prophesied. We've got a tribe of people here. Kin. Ancestry. Vanity. They stole your damn purpose. And there's justice. They stole your purpose and your throne. Justice is being served right here. You're the new teacher. Maybe you've taught this player some lessons. Everything's been watched. Somebody who is of privilege has been watching. Arcana, limelight, and promise. Could be that you've got this, so somebody's been fighting with you about your conscientiousness, your happy attitude, and your shine. Oh, they're mad, but congratulations. The driver is being made absent. No more will they drive you. You're going to be able to take care of yourself. You see both sides of this situation, and there's an expectation here of some visitation. Yeah, whoever this explorer is, they're going to be getting martyred, or they did martyr you in order to be seen as you. Puppet mastering, peaceful people, but you've got this defense. You were able to preserve yourself, and now you've got this defense. And it's time to get creative here. Yeah. It's like these ones used your position of importance in order to bring drama. Somebody in your ancestry, it looks like, sabotaged you. They're here in the environment here, and it looks like they want to do it again. They want to sabotage you. There's somebody in your ancestry. You're healing from it. So the Emperor is here manifesting, and it's working. It's actually working. Chemistry. There could be passion. It's very intense passion. We've got the Lovers here, and there is a retrograde, Mercury retrograde of drama. Going back to sender. And they're not taking part in the reunion. So it could be that this Emperor is manifesting. He's doing something on those that were part of the Passion Project, perhaps. They worked on this Passion Project. He's manifesting something passionate. But we've got the Lovers, Mercury retrograde drama, and they're not reunited. They're not taking part in this. We've got the Wish Come True. There's a Page of Swords who was here entertaining himself with his buddies. That Passion Project. And now it's time for love. Passion Project is ending, and now it's time for love. Long-term relationship. We've got secrets. We've got control of the foundation. Luck is on your side, and addiction. Somebody's addicted to you. We got a wise guy, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, making some kind of a confession. They're feeling overwhelmed. They're addicted to you. They're feeling overwhelmed. They're stressed out. They want to confess something about a commitment. They're in regret. They got detached. There's no reunion here. Every ounce of drama that they put upon you is going back. Yeah, they want to confess about this, how they thought it was so fun. This is a wise guy. He might be confessing. You've learned some skills here, and you're moving on. You've handled things perfectly. You're going home. You are home. You're not available. These guys got this. These guys that are addicted to you, they got to leave you alone. These entertainment passion project, whatever the hell they think of themselves. Freaking gigolo for hire. Yeah, business is finished. It's over. We do have abundance here, manifestation, a new career, air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and religion. So this could be, you might be going into the religious field. Maybe you are an air sign. There could be a soul tie, a religious soul tie. Somebody in religion feels connected to you. Somebody might be trying to draw you in for a soul tie. Star, you've got somebody here trying to sabotage you, and this is ancestry. This is somebody from the past. You may not even recognize who they are. This could, yeah, we got indecisive. They don't know what to do. You're healing. You're healing. You're in your purpose. Somebody wants to sabotage you from your ancestry. They're indecisive. We've got the history here. With the nostalgia, the 5 of Cups, patience, just a few more months, and we've got haunted. Somebody is haunted. They want forgiveness for haunting you. You're healing. You've got renewal, and somebody wants to sabotage you. You've got ancestors here that you, from centuries ago, most likely, or generations. They're all up in your business. This freaking religious... Look, they made mistakes. Haunted. They made mistakes. They don't know what to do. They made mistakes. You have healed here. Your faith has been tested. You're innocent. There's a lot of history here where you were patient. You had faith. They're in a tower. They don't want to let go. Or they're in a tower because they won't let go of their academics. Neglect. They're in a tower because you wouldn't let go. They're in a tower because they wouldn't stop doing this. They wouldn't stop using their bad teacher stuff on you. This neglect. They failed to give you what you needed, and they won't let go. They didn't let go. They failed to give you what you needed. They won't stop doing this academic, whatever this teaching is. Guilty. Guilty. Habitual pattern about lying about families and their responsibilities. Making one or other of them absent, leaving them alone. Wow. You love yourself and you're mending. There's some kind of a connection mended here. The shadow side is being held back from your commitment here. They're feeling broken and shattered. They're getting detached. They're in regret. They want to escape. It was an unexpected outcome and everybody's talking about it. Your destiny. They didn't appreciate the beauty that is you, and it's time to let go. It's time. There's nothing they can do about it. Though these prideful people are in disagreement, they want forgiveness. The truth is revealed. They want to run away from it. They're chasing. If somebody's chasing them, they're running. They're getting exactly what they put out. Reciprocity. It was all about the money. They're getting what they gave. Somebody who feels that your love is irreplaceable wants to have a conversation with you. Being away from you has allowed them to gain clarity. And our love is always there despite the distance. There's a new chapter beginning. So it's like the Emperor is here and he's telling the universe exactly what he wants. He's like, so do something. He's doing something with this chemistry, with this passion project. Maybe he feels passion for his person here. But it looks to me like he's doing something about this passion, these passion projects. Those who are entertaining themselves, being schwingsters, Like he's doing something about that. This drama, they're not being reunited here. We're not reuniting with those who are bringing drama, messing everybody up. Nobody wants that. So he's doing something about this passion project. He's sending it back. All that drama is going back to them. They're not reuniting. They've lost. This cycle is for love, for actual love, not lust, love. Long road, long road. They have a long way to go before they find what they want. Apparently, this is going to be a long cycle, like the previous one was. We got lovers here. The strength of two together are sending back the drama. And there's no reuniting with people who neglected you or neglected anybody. They weren't paying attention to what was important. They found it entertaining to be neglectful and hurtful toward others. So you're getting your wish come true. This is the end of that lustful phase. And it's the beginning of the cycle for love. And those who kept secrets, those who were lying, not telling the truth, or not telling you everything, they're drowning. They're going under. There's no energy where they are. They got their energy from sexual encounters. They got, whether it be in the physical or in the dream state. That's where they got their energy. And now they're drowning because it's over. There is no energy. They're addicted to your energy. They're overwhelmed and stressed out because you have control of your foundation. Luck is on your side. And they were tempted by the snake. They're overwhelmed. They're addicted to your energy. But it's a completion. So we got a wise guy, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, confessing about the history of him and his third party messing you up. We got fierce. Could be that you're being fierce. They're reminiscing about how fierce, how aggressive they were with you. They're confessing. They're addicted to your energy. But you're not available. You've learned a lot of skills. You've mastered this. So you're not available. Your home is in perfect order and this business is finished. They got to move on. You're not available. But there is an Ace of Pentacles here. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Religious soul tie. And exit plan. You got a new career. You could be an air sign. It could be that somebody who is in a religion, a religious soul tie, it could be that they're wanting an exit plan. Star. So you have healed. You are healing. You are a healer. And you've got someone else here, these third parties, trying to sabotage you. Maybe you're healing from that. This ancestry, they don't know what to do because you healed, because you are hopeful. They want forgiveness. They didn't mean to hurt you. Well, yes, they did. Oh, yes, they did. They certainly did. And not only did they hurt you once, but they did it over and over and over again. Many cycles before the big one came. They were playing games with your love. And now they're grieving because it didn't work out. They got to face it. They got to face all these lights whose needs they neglected and caused struggle for. There's a lot of history here, and we've got patience. So it could be that you were patient in history or just a few more months. Somebody's haunted, and it could be this ancestry. They were hoping they could haunt you, but you healed. They made mistakes, and we've got burned. It could be that they thought that they were going to send you back in time and get you burnt at the stake or something for being an oracle or a prophetess or a prophet. And it could be that they made mistakes and now they're getting it. They're in a tower because you wouldn't let go, even though they failed to give you what you needed. You've learned a lot. Academics, maybe they wouldn't let go of their backwards teachings. They've lost. They've lost. They wouldn't let go of the academics, of the teachings. They're in a tower because it was all about neglecting others. They neglected you. They failed to give you and others, all those flames, what they needed. They have lost here. They're childish. Look, you're leaving these childish people behind. These just another notch in the headboard people causing anxiety in the world. They're now having anxiety because they're alone with this crazy drama. They may not be able to sit down. They may have got kicked out of the house or something. Life may be a struggle for them. And they have to deal with this, all this. They got to face it. So it's like, you know, they shifted star energy into a different dimensional realm, and now they got to go there and then face them. I wonder if they'll remember who they are. This passion project crap. All these stars that are in the other. Wonder if they'll remember. Yeah, imagination. So the Emperor is here manifesting. Whoever was doing stuff with this chemistry, this passion project, they got a long way to go before they get what they want. There's a long road to go before they get what they want, this aid. They're going to have a long road to go. Maybe they have to help others. They have to be kind. They have to show mercy. Strength of two together, sending back Mercury retrograde drama. There is no reunion with them. They neglected you over and over and over again. And we've got promise. They broke their promises over and over and over again. They neglected people. They're not going to be reunited in the realm of love. Not in this cycle, because there's no love in them. You're getting a wish come true, a life of luxury. Those who were effing people for entertainment, thinking it was great fun to hurt people, that cycle is over, and this is the new cycle for love. Those who kept secrets are drowning. They're going under. Justice is being served. You've got control of the foundation. Luck is on your side. There's addicted to you, addicted to your energy. They were tempted by this snake. They're overwhelmed and stressed out by your gifts. Luck is on your side. This is a completion of that cycle. There's a wise guy here making confessions. Water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Reminiscing about the past. Perhaps they're confessing about being fierce with you. Laughing about it. Or maybe they're wanting to make confessions about how fun it was to hurt you and you're just being aggressive. I don't know. Take it. Maybe your family's being aggressive. Your family's being aggressive. Whoever this is, they're confessing to your family and your family is being aggressive. That's this Emperor and this, whoever this, his person is here, that they're the power of two. They're sending it, this drama back. It could be the star. Family. Their family is being fierce. You've learned a lot. You've got there's mastery here. You're not available. Maybe people think that people on the home front think you did stuff perfectly. Business is finished. It's all done. It's all done. The strategy is complete. There's the word prediction on that card, and mind reading also. It could be that this is the end of people reading minds, tapping into the mental body of people. This religious person here, religious cult, your ancestry here, that would refuse to let go of their academics, their teachings of neglect. So we've got air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could be. We have a religious soul tie looking for an exit. They're sick. They're sick. They might be exiting soon. Whatever they got a soul tie, this religious soul tie, like whoever this is, this ancestry, they got soul ties. They're all mixed up in this wacky, energetic, I was going to say fruit bowl, but that's fruit punch. And I think of gnats. So there's a religious person who's got a soul tie to your ancestors. It could be that one of your ancestors is a religious person. They're looking for an exit plan, or they're about ready to exit this realm. There's an illness here. Yeah, schedule. They're scheduled to exit. They're scheduling. They're sick. So you have recovered. You have renewed yourself. You have healed. We've got someone here trying to sabotage this. Someone in the ancestry. They don't know what to do. They didn't mean to hurt you. And we've got live and learn. You've lived and learned. They tried to sabotage you, but you healed. And you're in your purpose. There's a history here. And just a few more months, good things come to those who wait. Somebody is haunted. Be patient. These ancestors are haunted. They made mistakes, and we've got burned here and lost. They got burned. They've lost. They're losing their pets. They're crazy in the mind for trying to rob you, or for actually robbing you. They were tempted to rob you. A whole network of people wanted to rob you of your destiny. And now they're in danger for the history that they did to the mind of a sweetheart. All the stress that they put on that sweetheart with these curses. Yeah, and now they're overloaded and overwhelmed. They're being cast away. And maybe that's what they did to her. And now all that stuff is back on them because she's relaxed. Whatever that sweetheart is. They would not let go of these bad teachings. They're in a tower. They failed to give you what you needed, and they lost anyway. And there's evidence of everything that they did. Everything that they did, trying to rob you. There's evidence of the robbery. They could have actually robbed you of your previous cycle. They could have robbed you of this. Like, you may be in a completely different position than you were meant to be in because of these religious ancestors, these third-party hoe bags who found it entertaining to go play Swiss cheesemaker with the Mickey Mouse all over the freaking world. Stealing destinies. Bribing people to steal the fate and the destiny of others. They're in trouble. Childish. Running around in a man's suit or a woman's suit, pretending like they're an adult. Behaving atrociously. Demanding that they receive some kind of accolades or respect. Justice. This emperor is here, and he's telling the universe exactly what he wants. He wants those who participated in the passion project to have a long, long road before they find what they want. They have to serve people. They have to be kind. They have to give charity. They have to aid people. They have to help people. They have to be nice. They have to earn their reward. If they want mercy, they have to be merciful. If they want charity, they have to be charitable. If they want kindness, they have to be kind. Blame. They have to be responsible for their own well-being, and they have to help others while they're doing it. They have to be charitable. While being responsible for themselves, they have to help others, like you did. Strength of 2 together is sending back all of that drama. You're not reuniting with these ones. They broke their promise and neglected what was the one that they made a promise to. And they found it entertaining to make promises and then to break their promise, to throw somebody else's life in turmoil. It pleased them greatly. They wouldn't change. They didn't change. So it's like they've had opportunity to change. It's like they were warned or something, and they refused to change. So now you're getting a wish come true. This is over. This business of swinging people for entertainment, that cycle is closed out. This new cycle is for love, and it's for long-term love relationships, not those kind that are dominating and unhappy, and the mother is always pregnant and cooking food and just working her butt off because there's no time for joy. It's not going to be like that. It's going to be different this time. That's the plan. Those who were keeping secrets and who lied are going under. They're drowning, and they need to ask for help. But that's justice. That's justice. Whatever they did to others is happening to them. Justice. You persevered. You persevered, and that's justice. Or they're going to have to persevere. They're going to have to go through the motions. They got to go. They're going to go under. They're going to go under without your love, without your support. You've got control of this foundation. You are the gift. Yes, luck is on your side. They're addicted to your energy. They're overwhelmed and stressed out. They were tempted by this snake, and there's death. They have addictions here. They have some kind of an addiction. There could be like an OD or something. Maybe there was an OD. We got greed. Somebody might have OD'd. We've got a completion of that cycle. There's a wise guy confessing. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, reminiscing about how fun it was to hurt you. The family, your family, is being fierce, is being very aggressive. And they're in fear. They're in fear. They're getting back. Whatever they did to you, they're getting it back. You've learned a lot of things here. You've developed some new skills, and you're not available. It's a waste of time. It's over. They need to let you go. Your family here thinks that you handled things perfectly. You got a home. You're getting a home. Maybe those who are on the home front, maybe you haven't met them yet. Maybe it's whoever's in your star system. Take it as it resonates. Whoever your people are in the bigger world out there. This business, this strategy of mind reading and manipulating people, it's over. It's finished. mind reading people to predict what it is that they wanted to, who they wanted to go after and screw up their life on. That's over. It's finished. The cycle is over, and there's no reunion. They broke every promise, and they neglected people. They refused to let it go. This academic, this upside down teaching that hurt people so badly, and they refused to stop robbing people. There's evidence of it. There's no love in them. There's no love. And they're sick. They're looking for an exit plan. This religious, there's a soul tie. They're looking for an exit plan. The star is here. You've healed. Your faith has been tested. You're in your purpose. And you've got this ancestry here trying to sabotage you with a third-party hoe bag or whatever. They don't know what to do. They want forgiveness because you lived. You lived and you learned. They might want forgiveness about the way they went about it. I heard somebody talking about reverse psychology. And I'm sorry, reverse psychology is one thing. But to do that and then to implant the thought and then drive somebody's life into failure and then laugh at them and convict them of being incapable of managing their poor little innocent naive self from the unseen puppet masters who just destroyed their life just to see if they had the strength to come out of it. That's bull, man. Setting somebody up for failure is not helping them in any way, and that's just ridiculous to even suggest that it would. It's freaking insane. It's freaking insane. But they do that with the children. You know, some children are out there, they're flying, they're dreaming of planes, they're dreaming of getting their wings, they're going to go out and soar the skies. And then you got the other ones who want to be scuba divers, or they want to get in the water or whatever, you know, be a fish. And these folks are out there telling those two factions, which are completely different, that they need to graduate and be the same, think the same. And it's just ridiculous. So they drove everybody into failure and then accused them of being inept. So you lived and learned, and you're focused on the lighter side of life. It's like, look, you lived and learned. You're like, yeah, this is training. How to manage your own emotional status when somebody is really messing you up. And you did it. So we got a lot of history here. Patience. You were very patient. Just a few more months. Good things are coming to those who wait. We've got haunting here. Those who haunted you made mistakes, and they're getting burned now. They have lost. They're in sorrow. They have lost your friendship. They've lost your friendship. You don't care about them anymore. They got burned. They burned their own damn selves trying to burn you. They're in a tower because they refused to let go of that upside down bad teaching. They neglected you. They failed to give you what you needed, and they have lost. There's evidence of them trying to rob you, and they're getting cut off of the services that you supply. They robbed you of the services. See, you feel good when you can help others, and they didn't help you. So they tried to rob you. There's evidence of them trying to rob you. So they are losing out on the services that you provide, or on any services at all. There's no reunion. They were all about crazy drama and neglect and breaking the hearts of innocent, loving people. Yeah, they're in denial and regret. You're courageous and happy. It's like no matter what they did to you, you kept going and you kept smiling and you kept doing stuff. You kept paying attention to the health and well-being of your body. You kept having patience because you trusted in the inner voice that was guiding you, and patience was the thing. These ones are worried because you're successful and you're very disciplined, and it pulled you through. You're very disciplined when it comes to the peaceful atmosphere of your environment. And these prideful people were trying to bring you adversity, and you still made it into your purpose. Telling the truth, being honest, And now they're under judgment because they failed. They failed to destroy you and to steal your position of services. They wanted you. They wanted to be seen as this star. But they could not rob you of that position. You wouldn't let go. You're like, look, this is my life. It's my life. Da, 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 da. So the Emperor is here manifesting exactly what he wants. Those who participated in the Passion Project have a long road to go before they get what they want. And they have to be responsible for their own well-being, and they have to help others while doing so. They can't blame people. They got to be responsible. The Knight. They might be trying to blame the Knight. Or the Knight has to be responsible for their own well-being. It's going to be a long road. I really feel that, the stars and the suns were here to help the Knight, or those creatures of the night or whatever, to lift up out of that lower vibrational thing. And instead of doing that, they just decided to feast on the light. And they really thought they had, because it's been going on for centuries. So they really thought that this was the way to do it and that it would never stop. But now they're getting all of that crazy drama back. And there's no reunion with them. They broke their promise. They neglected you. They refused to change. The whole team. The whole team. There was a whole team of people neglecting you, breaking their promises. They probably all knew each other. Everybody that ever approached you in your life probably was from this ancestry. They all probably knew who you were. Siphoning your energy, prolonging the health and well-being of their temple while you got sick. You're getting your wish come true. Life of luxury. The cycle of entertainment shrinksters are over. This is the cycle for love, for long-term relationships. Those who are keeping dirty little secrets are drowning. Justice is being served because you persevered through their challenges. You're coming into the abundance. You persevered. Justice is being served. You're getting your abundance. Your Nine of Cups. You've got this stable foundation here. You are the gift. Maybe it is a gift. Luck is on your side. There's some folks here that are addicted to you, and they're overwhelmed and stressed out. They were tempted by the snake. There's death here, and there's grief. So somebody may have passed away. Somebody may have passed away due to an addiction. Okay. They played around. They're in grief. They thought it was fun. This is the end of that. The wise guy is making a confession. Water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, reminiscing about how fun it was to hurt you. They're in fear now. You've got a new family, or there is a family here that is being very aggressive, or somebody's being fierce with this family. It could be this Emperor is, look, because they were self-interested and they were doing illusion magic, mirror magic. Well, they're in trouble. They're in trouble. You've learned a lot. You're not available, and you're moving on. You handled things perfectly on the home front. You might be getting a home. This is finished business. The strategy of them mind reading people, hijacking their destiny, and stealing everything that they've got, including their life and their happiness, is over. Mischief. Over. That's the end of people mind reading others and then causing mischief in their life. We've got, you're in a new career. You're coming into your Ace of Pentacles. We've got an air sign, religious person, soul tie, needing an exit plan. There's no love in them. They don't love. There's illness. There's disease. They're not part of the sacred space. They're not welcome in the sacred space. There is no love in them. They want an exit plan. They want an exit plan. There is an exit plan. They're getting kicked out of the sacred space because there's no love in them. You're the star, you're a healer, and someone's here in the environment trying to sabotage you of this ancestry. They don't know what to do, so they want to forgive, right? Live and learn humor, turn the other cheek, right? Isolation. Isolation. They got to leave you alone. They want forgiveness for leaving you alone. There's history here. Patience, just a few more months. Good things are coming. These ones made mistakes and they're haunted in the mind. Maybe they're just feeling bad because they messed up your head. There's burn. There's getting burned here. They have lost their friends. They've lost your friendship and you're going in a new direction. They don't get to tap into you anymore. They're in a tower. They refuse to let go of these bad teachings. They neglected you. There's evidence of them trying to rob you of your position and or of your services. They're not getting your services anymore. They lost. They lost the fight. Look, they refuse to let go of these South Node teachings, these bad teachings. They neglected you, failed to give you what you wanted. They fought with you, and they refuse to let go of you, but now they have to. They've lost you. And they're not getting any of your services. They're not taking part in any of the charity that you were going to be sharing with the world. They're not getting any of it because they were pretending to be you. They wanted to pretend to be you. They've been mocking you. There's evidence there. They were stealing from you, or that's their plan. They're getting cut off. No more services for them because you survived. It's your nature to survive. You got a bunch of luck here. These ghosts were trying to dominate the territory with an upside down perspective. There's preparations here being made. They got exposed, and there's wrath. They're getting wrath. They're in fear here. There's fierceness here by your family. Yeah. They're getting released by the anomaly. They have to release the anomaly because they were committed to an empty nest. And now they're in grief because nobody wants to hear them. They're being displaced because they're doing nothing but distracting people. They are resisting. This is a scavenger, and they're resisting, and they're getting warned that they're being watched. Everything that they're doing is being observed. You have insight. You're the golden nugget. You have those special gifts, and you know what they were doing. You brought all that information to the light, star. Yeah, so there's risk. They're at risk in this community here because they were bringing upheaval to heart bonds. And now they're in fear because they were routinely pulling up the seeds that you were trying to plant. Seeds of love, seeds of stability within the home and in the relationship. They were doing that by astral projecting into your house and doing trickery. Playing with the minds. The minds. They were mind reading people, strategizing, messing with the minds of people. That's over. Jerks. It's over because you're balanced and everything is rolling right off of you. You're protected. You're protected and you are free from these negative influences from the history, and you're leaving it behind. All that history, you're leaving it behind. You're going far away. You have grown. You could be in communication, or maybe you have grown in your ability to communicate. Maybe you have grown in your telepathic abilities, your psychic abilities. just pull a few of these little cards right here real quick. The Emperor, manifesting. Everybody who is part of that passion project has a long way to go before they find what they want or what they need. This, yeah. So these are nighttime people. They have to accept responsibility for their own well-being. Shadow demon. Creatures of the night. You've got aid. They have to learn how to help people. They have to learn how to care. Strength the two together, returning all the drama, no reunion for those who broke their promises and neglected those that they made a promise to. It was a whole team of people that refused to change how they treated empaths. And you know it. You're coming into a life of luxury, and those who were stalking others and getting relationships and then flipping the script and all that other stuff, that cycle is over. It's over. This new cycle is for love and long-term relationships. Those who were keeping secrets and lying on you are drowning. They're going under, and you're coming into your life of abundance because you persevered. Justice is being served. These ones did not heed the warning. They were warned. You've got control of this foundation. You are the gift. Luck is on your side. And those who are addicted to you are overwhelmed and stressed out by this snake. They were tempted. And they got death here. And they're in grief over playing with this tinfoil hat conspiracy theory. It was a game with a cult leader, a jealous cult leader, trauma bonded cult leader. It was a game. And there's death. Somebody has addictions. They might actually be a death. This is, the world has turned. This is a completion of a cycle. We've got confession of a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. A wise guy is afraid of how fun they had while they were hurting you. The mirror magic, the self-interested feasting on your life. It could be that you have a new family here that is behaving very fiercely. Somebody is triggered by the oracle. Somebody's triggered by the oracle. You've worked and you've developed some new skills. You're not available. You're moving on. We've got perfection and home. Now let's look at what perfection says. There's no point in crying or denying at this point. You gave it your all. You were on a personal mission. Setting high standards in your home. Your home is a sacred space. This is the end of them mind reading people and bringing mischief to their lives. You've got billionaire status. There's some kind of a legacy here. These ones are really concerned about it. We've got podcasts. There's some kind of an announcement. Some kind of an announcement. Ace of Pentacles, you got a new career here. Air sign, you could be an air sign, or there is a religious air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Soul tie. Exit plan. There's no love in them. They're sick. They're not welcome in the sacred space. There's an exit plan. They're sick. There could actually be a death. This is a troll. You have healed here. You're in your purpose. Someone's trying to sabotage you. Ancestry. They don't know what to do. They want forgiveness for leaving you alone. You have lived and learned. You have gained a lot of experience, specifically about focusing on the lighter side of life, even when you're being dealt a handful of crap. Influencer. You're a happy little influencer. It could be that you're sharing what you learned, what you went through. You might be talking about it. Perhaps it's coming out in the oracle read, and that's why people are so triggered. They're triggered because you're telling your story. You're talking about what happened to you. Sabotage. There's a history here of patience. Just a few more months, good things come to those who wait. These ones made mistakes. They're haunted. There's burn. Burn. There's a fire here, and they have lost their friendship, and you're going in a new direction. They've lost their direction. They've lost their friends. You're glowing. You're going in a new direction. These people can't take care of themselves. They can't take care of themselves. They didn't take care of themselves. They're not able to. They were reliant upon you, but they were haunting you. They weren't being nice at all. They were being brutal, fighting with you. They're in a tower. They refuse to let go of this, what I believe somebody said it was forbidden magic, this academic. It was forbidden. They refused to let it go. They were mimicking you with this mirror magic. They were fighting with you. There's evidence of them robbing you. They're being cut off of these services they have lost. Sin does the most for somebody who cares the least. Trauma bonded sin. Trauma bonded sin. Snacking on the unicorn. Your mind, your love, your happiness, your special gifts. Narcissist vampire thinks you're a bitch because you're a legend and you're getting the land back. You're taking the land back from this jealous feral cult leader. They're upset. They're upset because they do the very least to get the very most, and you're telling this fashion witch to F off, and you're telling these love bomber gaslighting people to stay in their own lane, because it's time for you to step into your status of privilege, star seed. You're getting your 9 of Cups here. You're getting your status of privilege, your life of luxury. And it could be that you're getting your abundance here too, as a star being a healer. This soul tie is over. They're not coming into the sacred space. It could be that whoever this religious person, whatever their soul tie is tied to, they're trying to get out of it, but they're a troll. They're sick. There's no love in them. They don't know what to do. It's over. It's over. Done. I hope that this brings clarity to something that you already intuitively knew, and I will see you on the next one, everybody. Bye.